Last time you guys arrived in the town of Torralei, and you're not sure what to expect. You came here, because one of the elves of this village went to Neverwinter and reported that, some of the townspeople were taken into the temple and weren't seen from again by some outsiders who came into town, saying that they were followers of a god named Sylvanus, the father of their god, which is named Myliki. Um, and
Sylvanus was the father of Maliki.
yeah, and yeah, that's basically enough to set us up. And I do have one point that I need to let Icy know about that I've been screwing up um, with your magic missile. We didn't know why there wasn't a roll to hit on magic missile, and I thought it was because it was in your wand. So I thought the game wasn't telling us what the roll to hit was. So I just went to your spell attack, your normal spell attack. But playing in my other game session, I've realized that magic missile always hits.
Whoa.
That's why it doesn't have a roll to hit. It's automatically hits.
Holy
So
shit.
I've messed you up a few times when you should have hit.
She's
So,
Still
yeah.
done me
better than
well.
me.
Keep in mind that keep that in mind for the future, so I won't forget. But magic missile always hits.
Holy shit. She's bad.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's enough. Let's get started. So you're at a bridge. You see the town in front of you. You don't see any activity from where you are.
Well, let's take the path into the town, see what happens.
Okay. Everybody cool with that?
Do you want to be passed without a trace or no?
I don't think we need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Let's-
waste
let's-
some spell.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you walk down the path, between two houses, and into the center of the town. You see, there's a big platform in front of the tree that looks sort of like an altar or something, but there's a bunch of barrels and pots and bowls and things that seem to be empty and knocked around. Some of them seem to have fallen over, and from looking from afar, they seem to be empty. Still don't see any activity really from right there between the Wisteria and Hedera house.
Should we announce ourselves, fellas?
Sure.
Hello, hello.
Good day, good day.
Okay. After a moment, you see someone stick their head out of the temple of Myliki. It's a half elf.
None of the houses.
No,
And it's an elf,
half elf.
half elf.
He's wearing brown robes. And he and let's see. You see him and 5 other people start walking out of the temple. But they don't walk out too far. They're still staying near the front of the temple entrance.
Are any of the 5 armed?
Yeah, they all seem to have some sort of sword or dagger with them.
They're all half elves.
Some are humans and some are half elves. You notice that one of them is dressed a little bit differently. Instead of brown robes, he has red robes. And
Is Harbeck colorblind?
I don't know.
Well, there's nothing there for me to see whether it's colored or not, so I guess I'm not colorblind.
Yeah, it's a fantasy world. You
I
can
can,
be. You
I
don't
can
have to be.
imagine.
He
I
doesn't
can
have to be
imagine
colored.
red.
Okay. Anyway, so one wearing red goes to the front of the group and says, "Who goes there?"
We all turn to Harbeck because he's our lord.
Harbeck says, "We have come from Neverwinter, and we are looking for the Birchbow family."
Those are the ones who are in Neverwinter who told you to come
He
here.
said it was just the guy. He said his family was there. I thought.
No,
Yeah.
his
No, his-
family was with him in Neverwinter.
Oh, his family's with him.
Yeah, he's worried about his
Okay.
other people in the town, not his own family.
Okay, got my notes
Okay.
wrong as usual.
Well, I mean, he was worried about
Hard
his
to-
family. That's why he took them to
Yeah.
Neverwinter.
Okay. Well, it's just hard to do the game and type it.
Take notes.
We
That's true.
figure out what's going on in the game and typing notes at the same time.
Yeah. I also have that problem.
Okay.
So actually,
And
we're here on behalf of Nora and Birchbow, looking for
just
He reported that some children have gone missing and
Yeah.
wanted us to investigate.
Okay. So this guy in red, he says, I see. Some of the town's members were reluctant to join our fellowship of Sylvanus at first, but everyone has agreed, and we're holding some rituals within the temple now, so everything's fine. Would you like to join?
I'd like to talk to one of the members of the village. Do they have a representative?
Unfortunately, they're all busy right now inside the temple.
How long is this ritual you're performing gonna take?
Oh, it's quite a long initiation. It will take until
it's an
at least,
initiation.
well, for the new members.
And what is the benefit of joining your temple?
Just to share in the glory of Sylvanus.
See.
And after discussing it with the town, they've all come to understand the wonderful teachings of Sylvanus, the father of Myliki.
Pookie, I'm doing this telepathically.
Okay.
Pookie, check out the other houses there and around and see if you can find somebody from the town that they've missed.
Okay. Have him do a perception check with advantage.
Wait a minute. Perception check with advantage. I gotta find the sheet. How much does he have? Perception. That's what,
I'll
wisdom?
pull him up.
Is perception wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got a +1 then, is that right?
I think he has perception listed as a
Oh, perception +3, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, so with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first roll. 17 +3 is 20. Second roll. 12 +3, 15, so 20.
All right.
Okay. So while the conversation is going on, Pookie is sniffing around the houses. When he gets to the Mint Leaf family home, he tells you, I think there's someone still in this building.
What's the person doing?
He can't see in really, but he's getting
You
a
smell?
scent from that building.
Okay. Okay.
He can't. The houses are we have closed doors.
Okay.
But he's sniffing around the front door. He thinks he smells someone in
Okay.
there, and
And so
yeah, he
keep up. Keep going.
doesn't see anything from the other houses as he sniffs around.
Okay, then I'll ask
When he gets closer to the the priests and acolytes, they seem a bit on edge or defensive.
Okay. And then I'll ask the priest. Did you say everybody in the town has converted now?
Yeah.
Interesting. And what about the tree? What are you doing with it?
The tree?
Yeah.
Well, of
How does it
course,
fit in here?
we will continue to take care of the tree and harvest its fruits. And the followers of Sylvanus are very interested in protecting nature. So we'll do everything within our power to protect this tree.
Hey, where are you getting supplies and things like that?
We're they like chuckle to each other and said, "We are at home within the forest. We need no supplies." We
Where
can
do you
hunt
get
and gather from this bountiful forest everything we need.
On the
those
platform
those
there,
swords don't look like they're from the forest.
and neither do the pots on that platform over there.
Oh, that there was a surplus of food that we took within the temple for the everyone to eat while we're having the initiation.
And what happens for eating after the initiation?
We will continue to hunt and gather from the forest. Provides us with everything we need.
The clothes you're wearing doesn't look to me like it came from the forest.
Well, of course, some fabrics can be fashioned from from wool and such.
Uh, Wool doesn't sound like a forest creature to me.
Well, we've been known to visit trading posts from time to time.
What do you trade with?
Food and sometimes our skills at guiding people.
Do you have rangers here?
Rangers? We're all, I guess you
Aren't the
could
rangers
say.
the guide?
What's that?
I said I thought rangers are usually the guides.
Sure, that's true, but we know the forest well.
Well, I think we are going to hang around till your initiation is over and have a talk with your new members, just to so we can report back to Neverwinter, because there's interest there in what's going on here.
I see. Well, I guess that's fine as long as you don't try to interfere. If you would like to join our group, we can discuss it.
We can discuss that later. The Birchbow family is now in Neverwinter.
Yes,
So I'm assuming
they didn't want to join our group of followers.
so
Disappointing.
their house isn't being used now, would it? Is it?
No.
If you'll point that house out to us, then we'll be with the leave of Nora and Birchbow, we'll be using that facility.
I see. Well, it's the one over there, to the north side of the village.
Okay.
So when you asked Birchbow about the town, he laid it out. He described it to you. So the locations written on the map, you pretty much know from what he told you.
Okay.
And those are all family houses. There's
Yeah,
no.
the names are next to the houses are the name of the family who lives there.
Okay. There's no stores or anything else like that.
No.
Is that normal for an elf town?
Are you asking Rokus?
Yeah.
Well, my memory. Yeah, Rokus is an elf, so yeah, I would ask Rokus. You know, would you expect this to be what an elf town is?
Do I have to roll to tell you?
No, you were raised by wood elves. They weren't as isolated as your parents, but you do know that they generally try to stay out of cities and try to be self-sufficient.
Yeah,
But they do visit. Your parents would go to town and stuff to buy clothes and things other things like that.
okay. And I'm going to motion to Icy and Harvey to Harbeck to mosey over towards the Birchbow so we can talk quietly, and the priest won't be able to hear us.
Well, let's go inside then.
Well,
Okay.
let's not go inside yet. Let's hang out front, but we should be able to have a keep an eye on things and look inside the house and
Okay.
what's
Send
Pookie up?
in.
What's Pookie up to?
Pookie is scouting around, and so far, yeah, and I can when we get close enough, I can tell you he thinks that there's somebody in the mint leaf house.
Okay.
And he's scouting around around the area right now, seeing if there's anybody else.
What if we
And
go?
I can call him back to take a peek into the Birchbow house.
Okay, and that'd be fine. And when when we go inside, Icy can turn me invisible, and I can put her in my backpack, and then head over to the temple and see if I can sneak in with them and see if what the hell's going on.
Okay, so as you guys go towards the Birchbow house, the priests all file back into the temple and close the doors. There's a double door at the front of the temple.
You know what we could do? We could how the idea of you're thinking about Harbeck. You're thinking about joining the group, but the rest of us are tell them the rest of us are not so sure about it, and we can sneak in with you when you go in the temple, and we'll from
You
there,
need to
once
do,
you're inside, we can look around and see what's going on.
I think first what we
I
need
want
to
to check
do
out
is,
that. Go ahead,
Okay.
Icy.
Okay,
I
that's a
think
good idea.
I think I agree with Harbeck. We'll sneak around the back of the houses and go to Mintleaf and talk to the person there to try and get more information before we do go into the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with Harbeck. Let's go talk to somebody who's not in the temple so we know what we're actually walking into
Do you
or
do you
have a
want
better idea.
do you want to scout it out as a mouse and see who's in there?
No, I think we need well, I guess I could do that, but I think it might be better if we work our way around the back
Okay.
and go and talk to them. And we could
Okay.
do pass without a trace if that would make it safer for us. Plus, that increases our ability. And it's a
Okay.
level 1 spell for me, so it's yeah, it's. I think
That
I have 4 level 1 spell slots.
that sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll do
How
pass
long does
without
it
a.
last?
I
I think it's an hour.
yeah.
Most of them last an hour.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, it sounds
So
good to me.
okay, so we'll do well. Or, yeah, but because we'll have to appear to them so we can talk to them, or yeah. But I think it will. It's only one. It's only a one spell. It's in the first spell slot, so it's. And I
Okay.
think I have 4 slots in the first thing. So
Yeah.
let's work our way around to Mintleaf.
Yeah. And while we're working around around the back of the tree, I'd like to inspect the tree.
Okay.
Just to interrupt, Pass Without a Trace is actually second level spell.
Okay, but I've got 3 there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was
You
confused.
can also use
And
it if you wanted to. You can upgrade it to third level, but you can't downgrade it.
okay. Okay, there I've used it as a slot. I've taken the square.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tie up the axe beak to the tree next to the birch bow.
All right. Let me.
Now, well,
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure to what extent I have control over this critter.
The axe beak.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
If you're
It's not like Pookie. You don't have much control. You only really control him while you're riding him.
Okay.
You
But
could
we'll
we could have you train him more to follow some commands or something, and you can
okay.
do animal handling checks to try to like get him to do stuff. But
Yeah, I would.
yeah,
he's very motivated by food.
Right.
yeah. You
Well,
haven't
what
spent
I would.
much time with him, so you don't have like a super strong
Okay.
idea of how to get him to do stuff yet.
What I would like to do is to train him to come when I call.
Yeah, you haven't done that yet, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to
So
try to
he's
work
tied
on
up to
him.
that tree right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to him in Orc and tell him that I'll be back, and I'll give him a little treat.
All right.
Okay, and I would like to investigate, I guess, or perception. I'm not sure which, the tree as we're going around it.
So what are you? It depends on what you're looking for. If your perception's usually just what you can see, investigation's a bit more of
Okay,
like
I
figuring
want to
something out.
general health of the tree, and has it been properly maintained? That sort of thing. Harvested recently,
Okay, that would
pruned
be a nature
properly.
check then, and you're not
Nature.
very good at that. So
Okay,
Well,
Harvick
nature
doesn't
check.
know much about this kind of thing.
Icy
I've
and
got a
I could
plus.
do that.
I've got a +1 on nature.
Oh, really? I'm surprised. But you're not
I'm a
proficient.
biologist. Come on.
Harvick is totally not a biologist.
It says +1.
I
This,
have +3 for nature.
So do I.
So what do you roll for knowing if the tree's been checked out?
Okay, I'm rolling.
if you all want to look at it, you can all roll.
I
Okay, 9
rolled.
+ 1, 10.
I'm not paying much attention to it. I only got 6.
Yeah, I only got a total of 6 as well.
That's funny. Um. So yeah. Who's proficient in nature? Are any of you proficient? Do you have the black
I'm
circle?
not.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
All right. Um. So yeah, they basically Rokus and Icy. They just glanced at the tree, um, and they didn't really focus in on it very well. So they didn't really get any interesting information. They just say it's a normal, very large old tree that seems healthy. Harvick, yours was a little better, and so you you notice the tree is it has some fruit growing on it, and the fruit looks healthy, and that's about all you can see.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna again telepathically, so that nobody can hear us. Ask Pookie, his scouting? Did he come up with any other people and to meet us at the is the Mint Leaf House?
Well,
Okay, let's have everybody do a perception check.
Okay. Pookie too, or just me?
Cookie already got a 20, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. He's still on that. I got
Uh,
a 15.
I got a 15 as well.
and I got a total of 12.
okay, so
And
those
I think
with the 15s and 12 too. You all notice that there's lots of footprints and tracks leading all around the village. Um, uh, Pookie is acting under your command, so he hasn't really been trying to follow any trails or anything. But you're noticing yourself that there's lots of footprints around.
Okay, Pookie,
Ask,
how fresh are those trails?
Okay, so now you've asked him to smell for that. He says they're they're fresh. Probably uh, there's some going off into the forest. There's some going into the temple, and some out in the courtyard. They all seem that they've happened in the last day or so, about the last 24 hours.
is there
Okay.
any smell of conflict? Ask him if he can tell if there's been any fighting.
Okay,
Like
he goes
like blood
sniffing
or something
around
like
some different. Yeah, he sniffs around
that.
and hold on. Uh, when he gets over to the Fey Fina house, he says he smells some blood.
where are we? Have we worked our way back
I
so
think
that
you're
we're down?
standing at the tree right now.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should continue on to the mint leaf one then.
I think we
Okay.
should go by the back way
Yep.
Yes,
and not through the center.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
agree.
Okay. As you're at the tree, you don't see anybody looking out. But if you want to be stealthy, you can roll a stealth check with your pass without a trace plus 10.
Wow.
Okay.
I had a nat 20.
So that's 30 plus your stealth.
I think that's like 37 or something crazy.
Okay, let's see. I'm at
Yep,
disadvantage.
37.
You're not at
I'm wearing a,
disadvantage anymore, right? Because
depends on what,
you're
I
wearing
think,
your mithril, right? Didn't you buy that?
Yeah,
I've got them. I'm not sure if I'm wearing them. Let
Well,
me
yeah.
check.
come on.
I'm assuming you're wearing them, so
Okay, so stealth then,
yeah, normal.
15.
And Rokus, you actually had advantage, so but you can't get higher than a nat 20.
Exactly. So I didn't bother rolling again.
All right, hold
Okay,
on.
I have a total of 29.
Okay, 29. Harvick, what was yours again?
15.
And
Did you have the 10?
Rokus?
Oh, 15 plus 10?
Yes.
Oh, 25 then.
And Rokus, what was yours total?
37.
Okay, and Pookie's sniffing around, so he's not stealthy, right?
No,
Okay,
they've already seen him, remember?
yeah.
Oh, he's just a dog sniffing around.
Okay, cool. So you very gracefully stealth around. Harvick is the least graceful, but now that he's wearing his light mithril armor, um, he's feeling it's a lot easier to get around. And you guys guide him over to the mint leaf house, pretty easily. There are some windows on the side of the house, which is away from the Temple of Mailiki. They're open. They don't have glass or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper through the window, is there anybody in here?
Are you nuts?
You don't hear
Why
any
not?
answer.
Let's peek in.
Okay, we'll peek in.
Alright? You don't see anyone in there.
And
Can I
ask, go ahead.
boost me up, Harbeck, and I'll slide in through the window?
Okay.
Alright? You're able to do that stealthily.
Yeah.
So
What do I
Ruckus is
see?
inside. You see a very cute wooden cabin full of decorations, colorful wooden um, uh, like carvings and things, and it colored with colorful um, dyes and things. They're not super vivid, I guess. Um, it looks like they were made with berries and such things. Not like really strong dyes, but there's a lot of them used on lots of different materials, and um, yeah, it looks like this home. Let's see. There's some beds for 3 people. There's places to cook, and uh, you see it. There's some not much food or anything around. Everything seems pretty normal. It doesn't look like it's been messed up or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna toss Pookie or lift up Pookie so he can get in there and ask him to see if ask him why does he think he smells a person in there?
Okay. So, do you want to include him in your stealth now? Or
Um, yeah, we'll include him in our stealth.
okay, roll your roll a regular stealth check.
Okay.
He didn't get the spell. I don't think he wasn't with you when you did that.
Okay. That's that wisdom?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay, he's +2.
Okay.
So I roll a +2 for Pookie. And he gets a nat 20 +2, 22.
Okay. So he kind of you call him over telepathically, and he sneaks around behind the houses to try to stay out of sight of the temple windows. And he makes his way around, and you're able to get him through the window quietly. And he starts sniffing around, and he sniffs over to a crack in the floor. So the floor has the front of the house is wooden. Sorry, no. The front of the house is just a dirt floor, but in the back of the house there's a wooden floor where the beds and stuff are. And he says he's sniffing a crack, and he says there's someone under the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper.
Let me and Icy come in with you first before you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Harvick would have to tell you that also. So
Yes, I'm whispering that.
okay, so Harvick tells Ruckus there's someone under the floor.
Okay. And I'm gonna whisper.
And we're coming in before you open it up.
I'm gonna whisper to them that what I'm gonna whisper at the crack is that we're friends here to help.
But wait for me and Icy to be in before you do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right, so you guys all get through the window quickly, and you move some furniture away, and or sorry, that's not right.
We examine the floor.
Yeah, you examine the floor. There's nothing on top of it, but it's not that obvious. There's a little place that you can lift up a little section of the floor.
But I'm gonna tap on it first and whisper at the crack.
Okay.
That
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say Norrin Birchbow sent us to we're friends here to help.
Okay. You hear a someone breathe differently. Sound maybe they got surprised, but they're trying to be quiet. So but they didn't say anything back yet.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Harbeck to have Pookie sniff at the crack and tell us if it smells, if there's anything alarming smelling from the crack.
Okay. The dog sniffs and says, says it smells like a girl, and I think she's scared.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper again. We're gonna lift the board up, but don't be afraid, because we're here to help.
Okay. So you go ahead and lift it up, and you see a girl. She's a young elf. Maybe 60 years old or something like that.
Young lady, my name is Icy, ICU, but my friends called me Icy. We're here to help.
Okay, so she looks pretty startled, and she was in the dark down there, so she's kind of adjusting to the light as you open it up, and she says, "Okay."
Can you tell us what's happened?
Those people in the temple last night, they came and they started dragging people into the temple. but I hid.
For you.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
I think some of them escaped though.
Good.
Okay.
Do you have any idea where they escaped to?
I mm, well, they're I don't know if they'll think the same idea, but there's a there's a place that we go sometimes that's like for camping. There's a little cave that's nearby.
Thank you. That's good information for us.
Yeah, the people at the Fafina family, the father, Felin, he stood up to them and they did something to him. He couldn't move, and then they brought them into the temple.
But he couldn't move, like he was under a spell.
Yeah, a spell maybe.
He was paralyzed.
Maybe.
I
But
think
I
we're
didn't
gonna
stand
need.
around to watch, so I'm not sure exactly. But
Does
yeah, they
do
took
the
my mother and
priests
father too.
do the priests know about the cave, or is that secret? Is that something they wouldn't know?
I don't think they would know. I hope not.
Okay.
Have you been in the temple before these priests came?
Yes. Do you mean the temple underneath, or
Either one.
well, I didn't really go down into the other temple
The
much,
old
but
temple.
I looked down before, but it was creepy there, so it's
Of the
dark.
temple, of the temple on top. Um, how do you get from the top, the upper temple into the lower temple?
It's just in the back of our temple to Mailiki. There's some of the ruins of the Temple of Sylvanus are still standing. We didn't disturb the standing stones there, but there's a stairway that leads down.
Now, is that stairway inside the your temple?
Yeah, it's inside.
Okay. Is there a door or anything, or is it open?
We usually keep it with a wooden. We keep a wooden board over it, basically, like a door.
Okay.
Is there any way to get into either temple other than the main doors there?
No, that's the only. We just have the front door. It's usually open normally. It does. It has the You can bar it closed from inside, but it doesn't have a lock or anything. The
Uh,
windows should be easy to get through. There's no glass or anything like that.
So we could become invisible and get through the windows then, probably?
I would think I'm stealthy. I could, if Icy were to turn me invisible, I ought to be able to get in with her in my backpack. Um, I was thinking if you were to go knock on the door once we were inside, that when they came out or in, we should be able to sneak with the group. And
Why not? I'd rather see some scouting. I think you should either send the mouse in or you become invisible and go in with the backpack. But it sounds like you can go in through the window if there's no glass or anything.
okay, I'd be glad to
Do
scout
some
it out.
scouting and come back and we'll decide what to do.
Okay, that's fine with me. And what's your name, young lady?
She says her name is Teria Mintleaf. It's Terea.
I'll ask Taria if she go to the cave, and if there are other people, tell them about that we're here. Help them. Can she do that?
If she's comfortable with that.
Right.
Otherwise, we'll just have her stay here.
Right.
She says I could try, but I don't want them to get me.
Don't you think all of them are in the temple, or do you think there's some still out here?
I think they're all inside.
Then you should
I
be
don't
safe for you
know.
to go to the cave.
How
I
many
don't
of
really
them
know.
are
I've
there?
been hiding under the floor, so.
Yeah. How many priests are there?
Some of them haven't come back out for a while, and so I'm not sure. But I think when they arrived, there was about maybe 12 or 13, 14, something like that.
Okay. A dozen or two.
And
Okay.
how long have they been in your little town, little village?
Let me see. I think can't remember the. Let's see. Hold on. I didn't write down a specific date for that.
Okay.
So Norin came after about a week of dealing with them, I think, and he arrived in Neverwinter about when you guys did, or day 33.
Okay.
So it's
They've
been
been there
a while.
And how were they when they first came, and did they decide last night to come and take in the town folks? Do you have any idea?
I don't know, but they kept when they first came. Then a few of the villagers went with them, but none of us saw that, so we were suspicious. But they kept saying that they're busy with their initiation and that they'd come back out soon and that they'd all leave soon. But every time we asked them when is soon, they kept, delaying. But so we kept thinking that they'd leave soon, and then they didn't. And then last night they came out and tried to get the rest of everyone, I guess.
Okay.
Rokas and Harbeck, how about if we go with this young lady to the cave, and maybe we can talk to, if there's anybody there, or talk to who's ever there, and maybe they will have more information, because she's just a young, scared girl. And we could accompany her to the cave and try and get more information from the people that are in there.
Well, the longer we leave people in there, the more things they'll be able to do to those people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned, particularly now that they know we're here.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking of sending the girl while we immediately check out the temple.
Okay, then let's do that.
Then I would say, is it Turia?
Yeah.
If you could get to the cave and tell someone that we're here to help, and whoever can best direct us, see if they can come back, and tell them to wait in this building till we can talk to them about what's going on, and they can fill us in. And in the meantime, I'll go scout the the temple.
Taria says, I I could do that, but I think if you guys can help, it looks like you guys are equipped to fight. Were you planning to try to rescue them?
Yes,
I think
that's
it's
why we're
better
here.
if you can get rid of them, then, well, at least I don't know. Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's not good to lead if they followed us or something. I don't want to show them where everyone's hiding.
Okay. Why don't you just
I don't think
wait
they.
How
here
are,
I
then?
don't think we can do much to help you.
Yeah,
well, we wanted information, not help.
that's fine. Let
I
me
don't
go
know what
scout this,
information we can give you. There's
just the layout of the
people.
temple and stuff. Let me go check the place out.
Well, the our
Okay.
temple is just one room,
Yeah,
and then down below is there's some stairs and some more rooms, but it's not.
yeah.
I didn't really explore it, but I don't think it's a complicated thing. It's just some rooms down there.
Okay. My idea is this, Harbeck. I'm gonna sneak in through the window. Then I want you to pound on the door, and that way they're gonna be moving around, and during that commotion, when they come answer the door, I'll see if I can get into the lower temple.
What do you want me to ask? What should I tell them when they answer the door?
Um, I don't know. Ask them some questions about the ritual. Tell them you've gotten curious about the ritual since there's nobody left in the village, but there's tracks all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah, the usual. Leave it to me. You tell me. I got a great idea. Work it out yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's what I
basically,
would expect of you.
you're just saying to have it cause a distraction, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask them. Tell them the axe beak is hungry, and you want to know if it's okay to feed it the fruit from the tree, and
Okay.
you didn't want
Okay.
to eat it uninvited or something.
Okay. I can work on. Okay. I got you. All right. And Icy's going to be a mouse in your pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be invisible.
Turn me invisible, and I'll put you in the pack, and we'll go stealth in.
Okay. I just did. I pressed invisible.
Okay.
All right. Point.
All right.
Okay.
So you go. She does her spell, starts concentrating on it, and then uses wild shape to turn into a mouse. And so you're invisible. You're able to put her into your invisible pack.
And I'll tell her that if there's trouble, I'll take you out of the pack, turn into back into a person, and start blasting with that missiles.
Yes, sir.
Particularly if you see anybody that looks like they have unusual weapons, something different than swords,
Okay.
let them have it.
Shall do.
And I would, if they're just elves and humans, I'd hit them with one missile at a time. I don't think we need
That's
to
fair.
unload everything all at once.
Okay.
I just thought of something too. I don't know. It's not like we get a ton of views on our video. I could see some people would probably say, if you put the mouse in the pack, then it would just be a mouse floating around. That they'd see the mouse. It's the only thing that's not invisible. But
Oh,
my interpretation is it's more like your body has like a film over it that's like letting light through. It's kind of like making you look invisible.
Okay.
so the mouse is or is not visible? Because the mouse can go away.
I'm gonna allow it that the mouse can be invisible. The
Okay.
things in your pack
Okay.
are, yeah. But
Well, she could.
I'm kind of acknowledging that there could definitely be other interpretations of how it
Gotcha.
works. But
Okay. Well, you're
I'm saying,
you're God, so whatever you say goes.
oh, I like
No,
to hear that.
it says Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. So, like the fact that the backpack is on Richie's back and I'm in the thing, I am invisible.
Right.
That's the way I would interpret it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you agree with God.
Yeah,
Either
but
the-
I could see it be another way. But yeah, I'm gonna say also if you take off your bag, it becomes visible, and if you
Yeah.
Sure.
put it back on,
That,
it will become
Yeah.
that's what it
invisible
sounds
again.
like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Icy could probably ride on my shoulder, tucked under my my cowl.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, and then I guess going forward, if there's an enemy who's invisible, they'll follow the same rules.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So they could potentially disguise other creatures within a
Right.
bag or something. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone
so
have
just
a
a side
a
note
spell
there?
for? Does anyone have a spell for see invisible?
You mean does that exist? Or are you asking your
I mean,
party members?
does anyone in our company have a spell?
No,
see
but
invisible?
you have your divine sense could sense something that was invisible.
Okay.
If you had an invisible undead or something, you'd be able to
Okay.
sense it was there, and also, uh, what's Icy? She has fairy fire, which like outlines people basically. So she would
Okay.
be able to. She wouldn't be able to see them, but she could outline them with that spell.
Okay. Cool.
And also,
Okay.
yeah, you met that eyeball monster in before Harvick joined that could see Icy when
Yeah.
she's a mouse. So there's
Yeah.
people with special sights and things.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So I guess I'll go around to the door then and knock on it.
Okay.
Okay. First,
And
let us.
Ruckus is ready to jump through the window.
Okay. I'm going through the window first.
Oh,
I'm
as
going to
he's
head
knocking
through
or
the
what?
window. Huh?
As he's knocking or what?
Yeah.
I'd like to
He's
get
knocking.
in, actually get in, so that when those people come in or out, I can slip through the doors.
Okay.
I
I'll
thought
let
you
you.
were going to go through the window.
I'm going through the window, but there's door inside to the other temple.
Ah.
Okay.
Why don't you
Okay.
check and
Oh,
see if
okay,
there's
I see.
anybody in the front first?
All right. Well, okay. So Ruckus heads through the window as Harvick's heading over there. So you have a moment before he knocks.
Yeah.
When you go in, you see the same people. Are there? It seems one of them is coming back up from downstairs, and he slides the wood over the stairway down.
Okay.
Okay, so I go knocking on the door.
Okay, yeah. So you knock on
Bang,
the
bang,
door,
bang.
and they come answer it again.
Are they?
So you guys
they
start
going-
talking. We'll go back and forth. For what you're doing. So
When
first,
he knocks on the door, do they react as a group?
well, they react. They seem to be reacting as people normally would. One of them hears it and goes to walk. The others stand up and walk over to join them.
Are they paying attention to their weapons?
They a couple in the back have their hands on their hilts of their swords.
Okay. Can I move over to the board over the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I hear anything through the door?
Hold on. Let me get something. I'll do a quick sketch of what's going on. So there's a window on these two sides, and then there's some large stones in the back that look like it was the original temple, and the stairway down is there. Then the rest of the Myliki temple stuff is in the front area.
Uh-huh.
So there's a couple like pews to sit in that are kind of in a circle and a podium. So the guys are kind of like lounging around on that. And so Rokus comes in the south window and sneaks around to the back.
Right.
And they're headed towards the front to answer the door where Harvick is. So
do I hear anything? Do I hear anything at the door to the stairs?
Roll a perception check. And I see you can't really do any perception or anything while you're in the bag.
Okay.
Perception. Perception is +6, so that would be 23 total.
23 total?
Yep.
Okay, you hear voices below and some maybe walking steps and things like that. You hear some other echoes that seem like they're from further down. You hear kind of like a grunt, like someone's exerting themselves doing something. So you hear there's sounds coming from down there. Some seems closer and some seem further away.
Okay, when they open the door, talk to Harbeck.
Yeah.
I want to try to time it that I open this thing to see if I can slip through into the lower part onto the stairs.
Okay. So you can kind of lift it up and set it back down on top of yourself.
Yeah.
So roll a just a dex check.
Dex check
to see if you mess up.
Okay, so that's a saving throw?
No, just dexterity.
Okay, dexterity. Huh. I don't see dexterity's up top, isn't it? That's +4, so that would be 20.
20 dexterity?
Yep.
Alright, yeah. So, you did it without any problem, and you did it very stealthily. So you're able to get down there.
Okay.
Alright, it's very dark. You see some there's like a torch that is in a sconce on the wall. And right as you get down the stairs, there's a really big gaping hole in the ground that looks like it has caved in to the next floor down. Looking around at the construction, it seems like mostly it's made out of like clay bricks, but there's a lot of for the main supports, it seems they used large stones, but they are not like carved. They seem like they tried to use the natural stone when they built the place and fill in the gaps with bricks. And it looks like there were places where there used to be trees living in this temple, but that they've long since died and rotted, and parts of the wall are caved in and stuff, so it's in pretty bad disrepair. So right in front of you is a big hole in the ground, and then you see that there are some open doors ahead on the other side, and also to either side of the stairs there are some doors. I can try to sketch it out if you want.
That would be great.
Okay.
Since it's dark, I might take the icy mouse out.
So stairs going down, stairs going up. Oh, sorry. That's wrong.
That's the pit.
This is the hole, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the walls are pretty rough. There's like
Yeah.
Parts of them are broken and stuff, but these large pieces, they're like I can't think of the word. I want to say like Stonehenge, like standing stones.
Monoliths.
Okay, I was gonna say monoliths, but
columns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're acting as columns, but they look like monoliths. They're just
big stones.
Big stones. They don't seem like they were like cut out really.
Okay.
They looks like they tried to use natural things there.
Where's the? You said there was a torch.
There's a torch attached to this wall.
Okay. But there's nothing on this floor. Nobody here.
You can see there's openings to other rooms over here where these blues are. But it's dark enough that you can't see in.
Okay, are there well, I'll go to the let's see, we came down that one.
Actually,
I'll go.
It's this one. So this one leads back up.
Right. Is the door there to the northeast? Is that door? Is there actually a door, or is it just an opening?
You're talking about this one?
No, that's the northwest.
Okay. I'm getting confused because that's the idea.
Yeah.
So all of them are just open. There's no doors.
Okay. Well, I'll go start with the northeast and look through it.
So up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just go to the doorway.
Yeah.
I'll do it backwards. Okay. All right. So you look in there, and you see that there are a bunch of like cots on the ground, like people would use for camping that they rolled out. And you see that there are some people in there, kind of lounging about, and you notice that this room, you can't tell, it's hard to tell what this room originally was for, but there seems to be a old um desk that's there.
Ah,
That's in bad shape.
okay. I want to go to the other side of the stairs and look in the door to the southeast. How many
Okay.
people were in there?
Hold on.
And how were they dressed?
Okay, there were 4 people in that room.
Okay. And are they look like
They're
priests
Yeah, they're wearing
or
the same robes
are
as
they
the other
armed?
guys. Yeah, they're also armed.
Okay. Now I want to go down to
The next one.
yeah, and look in.
Okay. So
Which one you going into now?
The southeast.
if you
Okay,
look at Discord, you can see the
gotcha.
I'm moving the thing around.
Okay.
Okay, so as you get over to that door, you actually hear someone walking up from downstairs.
Okay. I'm just gonna step aside so that I won't be interfering with them.
Okay, so as they come up, you see that this person is naked. It's a male human, and he walks into the room that you were about to go into.
Okay.
And you hear them talking. He
I,
says, "Yeah, you're gonna listen
I was
in."
gonna say I walk in close so I can hear.
Okay, so you're at the door. It's there right next to you. There, it's a small room. So you've looked in these two. They're just 2 small rooms like that, basically. Some cots around, and here has some more. And yeah, there's 2 people in there. And the guy just said, um, he says, "Hey, John." And he says, and the guy turns around. This other guy's also naked, and he says, "I told Jacob and Mary about those guys who just came into town. They said, we'll wait. We'll see what they do, but we'll try to go get them while they're sleeping." He says, "Okay." He says, Mary said that maybe we should try to pay them to leave, but Jacob said that would probably make them more suspicious, so we'll just play it cool. Hopefully they'll just leave. We told they told them that everybody is joining our fellowship to Sylvanus. So they seem to. I'm not sure if they believed it, but they're poking around town, but they haven't done anything yet. I hear them talking upstairs. Maybe they came back. I guess I better I'll get dressed. You should probably get dressed. Might have to do something. He says, "Okay, well, as long as we can hold out until the Festival of Blood, then it'll be fine." I said, "Okay, yeah. I mean, it's only 3 of them, so shouldn't be a big deal." It says, "What about the others who ran off?" He says, "I don't know. I don't think they'll be. We don't have to worry about them. They probably just fled the village. I mean, apparently one of them sent for these guys, so yeah, I guess it could be trouble, but it'll take them a while to to show up, so I think we'll be okay. But anyway, get your clothes on and get your armor on, get your sword. Might have to fight them, we'll see. And so they start getting dressed.
Okay,
Pete,
I'm gonna
would
I'm
it
gonna
be
move.
Rokas, would it be an advantage to attack them, try and slit their throat before they do get dressed and armored up?
Okay, that's fine that you can give that suggestion, but just remember Icy can't really talk right now, so
Yeah,
just know that's
Come
Patricia
on,
out
I'm
of game.
emotion is
Patricia
that.
out of game, giving you an idea.
But as a mouse, couldn't I whisper that in his ear?
No, you can't talk as a mouse.
yeah.
Oh,
Mice don't talk. Well, I was gonna quickly zip to the southwest
okay.
and
I just thought,
look through that door.
Yeah, we've never let you talk while you're an animal.
okay.
Yeah. So you want to go where?
Yeah, to that southwest. Yeah, opening and peek in.
It would have been better if I had been a snake and then I could have slithered and bit them and killed them next time.
Possibly.
I think
Just
you'd be
remember, if
better
you
just-
even if you're a snake, you still gotta like roll to hit and do HP damage. So snakes,
Yeah, but they'd
snakes
be at a
attack isn't.
disadvantage because they're naked and they have no armor
That's true.
or weapons.
That's true.
That's why I'm saying that would be a good time to slit their throats.
Yeah, makes sense. But I was just reminding you, you don't get like auto kill from snake venom or whatever. Okay. So yeah, you snuck over there. You see some more cots in there, and it looks like this room's in better shape. You see a bookshelf that has fallen down on the ground, but there's another bookshelf that's standing. There's a desk in this room also, but there's also a cave in.
no people in there.
Let's see. Let's see. So I said 4 in this room and 2 here, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's everybody on this floor that you can see. But yeah, there's some stuff caved in and some cots for sleeping and a bookshelf over here and a desk.
Okay.
So it's one big room with 2 openings?
Yeah, you can go
Yeah.
in and come out the other.
I would like to go to the desk quickly and see if it is open. Is there any paperwork in it?
Okay, you go over.
On it or in it?
Yeah, you don't see it. It doesn't look like it's been used. It's just kind of pushed aside. There's nothing on it or in it.
Okay, I want to go over to the stairwell and go down.
Okay. So you go down the stairs to the next level. Also this level that you were on is bigger than the temple to Myliki.
Yeah.
And as you get down to the next level, you find it seems even bigger. Okay, stairs. There's a bunch of debris from the cave-in. You see a pillar and another one. It looks like these pillars fell down and caused the cave-in. And then there's more pillars. Again, some openings behind the stairs area. And then over this way is a bit. Well, actually, no. There's some light coming from torches, And yeah, there's some light over here, so you can see over this way. There's a doorway open. Again, no doors for any of these.
Okay.
And you see, over here in the torchlight, there's a wooden like throne there. There's tables around. And on one of the tables you see someone who's tied to the table naked with a gag in their mouth, and they've got blood all over them. And you see someone wearing robes over there, and you're on the stairs. You see another person taking one of these, so it's like a human, and you see they're taking an elf who's naked with them into this room, and the naked elf is all bloody and out of it.
Okay.
And then as you get to the bottom of the stairs and you look across at the throne, there's something very disturbing that you see there sitting on the throne. There's a creature that has like a head of a goat, the upper torso and arms of a human, and the bottom legs of a goat. And from in between its legs, its crotch, it has a giant like snake coming out with a snake head coming from his crotch. Very phallic.
Okay.
It's sitting on the throne and it has a giant glaive weapon in its hand.
The
Okay.
weapon.
A glaive.
Before anybody gets any more sight of what's going on, I think I'm gonna zip back upstairs.
Okay.
And all the way up.
All right. Cool. Yeah, you get all the way back up. I won't redraw it yet, so see if you need anything. So yeah, you're able to get all the way back up. Let's do another stealth check this time. Instead of just a dex check, let's do a full-on stealth check.
Okay.
With pass without a trace is still going. So, oh wait,
Cool.
maybe it's not. Let me see. Is that concentration? Because she's doing invisibility. I think you can't use them together.
Okay. That's fine.
Let me make sure.
I still have
Yeah, and you're invisible, so you get advantage.
okay. 22 would be my total.
Yeah. Okay. Pass without a trace. It has ended when she did
Invisibility.
Invisibility. Yeah.
Well, when we appeared to talk to the young woman.
I'm still 22. And I'm wearing those shoes, so I'm quiet.
Okay, 22?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're able to do it quietly. So during all this, Harvick has been trying to keep them busy. So let's see. When you arrive at the top, is he still talking, or is he in the middle of being stabbed in the face, or what? So we'll see. Let's role play that out. So Harvick, you knocked on the door, and they answered, and he says, "Yes. Have you decided to come join us?"
Could you give me more information about Sylvanus and how he's related? You said he's the father of Maliki or something like that. Could you give me a backstory on this, how it all goes? Because I might be interested, but I need to have some more information.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, I did a roll to see if he recognizes your uh Paladin of the tier stuff, but he didn't recognize it. So he he just says, "Oh, well, yes, we can talk about it. Uh, did you want to? If you want to come in and talk, we could. You we would feel more comfortable if you disarmed yourself. But we can just talk here if you like."
Um, I promised my friends I would stay ready because they do not trust you. But you could come out if you do not want me to disarm myself in your temple, which I would understand.
You're
I did
getting a
make
bit quiet. Were you
They were
moving?
suspicious of you, and I made the promise I would not disarm myself. I apologize, but I can't break my oath to them.
I see. Well, fine. We can talk outside. So he says he goes on to talk about basic um stuff of Sylvanus. Let's have you do a religion check to see if you get what he's talking about.
Sylvanus?
Yeah, just do a
All
religion
right,
check.
wait a minute. Gotcha. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, religion +4, and I've got a dot by it, so I'm
Yeah, you're
proficient in it.
proficient. Yeah.
And I get a 13 +4 is 17.
Okay. Um. So the stuff he tells you, it seems to check out pretty well. He's explaining the teachings of Sylvanus, and one of the things that is different from uh, Myliki is that they're a bit more militant. This people of Sylvanus, they think that it's a good idea to, if civilization is encroaching on the wilderness, that they need to attack the town. They don't they're not pacifists. They want to uh, stop the encroachment of any kind of civilization into the forest and try to live as naturally as possible. They still build little small settlements. They try not to like cut down trees or old trees and things like that. They try to be like environmentally friendly as possible when they're building things, and they try to like build around nature instead of destroying it and things. So the stuff he's telling you, it sounds pretty like accurate for what you know about Sylvanus.
Okay, and how does he? But he differs from the other his son though, correct?
Myliki's the daughter of Sylvanus. Yeah.
Okay.
So Myliki's more pacifist.
Okay. Do they get along with each other?
Um, they get along, but they don't agree. So they, have some conflict sometimes. But yeah.
So why is there a temple of Maliki on top of a temple of Sylvanus?
So he says like the people of this village built that here, and we don't approve of that. Um. So we're trying to go down and restore the old temple.
Okay, now the person that we met at Neverwinter,
Yeah.
the birch bow,
Yeah.
he said there might be another level.
He told you guys that there's even more ancient temple below that
Right.
they found.
Do you know who that ancient temple would be dedicated to?
He says we think it's Titania, but that's a archfey, not a god.
That's a what?
Archfey from the Feywild.
What are those? I have no idea what those are. Or do I have to do a
Yeah, you
religion
would.
check?
I think that's something that you wouldn't know much about because it's not really. It's very old and it's more something that elves know about. You could do it. Let's have you do a religion check, but you're gonna have to have a pretty high roll to
Another
know.
religion check?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Back to my religion. 8 plus 4, 12.
Yeah. You don't really know. You just know um that there are other powerful beings other than the gods. That's about all you know.
Okay.
And he doesn't really have much. He doesn't. He also says he's not that familiar with that temple, the culture, the religion, or anything about Titania.
Okay. Now, how does the tree fit into this? Because I noticed the tree's right across from the temple, so those two must be connected somehow.
He says that the temple was probably originally built here because of the radiating life essence of this area. That is very everything grows very quickly and healthily here, and that tree has been here for a long time. It looks like even through um, the events of like volcanic activity and so on that they're not sure quite exactly how old it is, but it's definitely must have withstood a lot of that stuff.
You think it was there when the old temple was there?
Yeah, they say it could have been. It looks like we can't really see the root structure. Um, so part of a lot of that, maybe the bottom of the tree is partially buried and stuff too.
So the tree could be as old as even the older temple that you says below yours.
They said probably it's probably not as old as the the temple to Titania, but yeah, it was. We're guessing it was there when the temple to Sylvanus was built.
Okay.
But there could have been other there could have been some other tree around this area that had been there before and got knocked over or something.
Ah. So
But this area,
don't know any.
yeah, it seems like it's been a very healthy area for a long time. That all the plants grow really well here.
Okay. And I'm gonna telepathically tell Pookie, try to get over by the door because I'm trying to spin out stuff until Rokus comes back. So go over by the door, and when you see Rokus come up the stairs, just nonchalantly move away from the door.
All right, Rokus is invisible, so you can't really see him come up. I guess he can see the door move aside.
Okay, then go over by
So
the
he'll watch
window, and
for
when you
that.
see Rokus, all right, then go out the window, or keep an eye on the.
All right, it's gonna be
Keep an
hard
eye
for
on.
him to look in the window and see
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there. He
yeah.
can't really
Okay,
do that. He
all
he
right.
goes over and kind of hops up and just tells you, "I can't really do that. Sorry."
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Just keep an eye on the door, and if something looks like maybe he's come out, let me know. But I guess we'll just have to wait till he shows up while I spin out more questions.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's. I think that's enough. We got the point of what Harvick is going. Unless there's something you specifically want to ask.
No, no, just
Okay, so
playing for
Ruckus,
time.
you come up and see Harvick is still blabbering on with everybody, and they're all
Okay.
patiently standing there.
I can
And
bullshit the
there's
What are
best
you
five
of
of
them.
gonna
them.
do
There's 5 of them.
on the top floor? Let me check. There's 6 total.
How many are in the temple?
Everybody's at the door with Harbeck.
Okay.
There's 6 of them there.
So they're just crowded in the doorway?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take Icy out of the bag
Yeah.
and whisper to her.
Okay.
That I think this place is super evil and we want to just get rid of these guys here. And that while Harbeck's got them talking to him, let's just sneak up behind and attack them. I'll see if I can grab the one that's lagging to the back the most and see if I can kill him without the other ones realizing it. If he makes any noise, just attack the next ones. Don't use your magic missiles on these guys. Save them for that creature in the bottom. There's a
Okay, Icy
like,
you can't respond, but
yeah.
because you're a
Okay.
mouse.
Just don't
Okay.
use your magic missile till we get to the bottom because there's a weird creature down there with snake heads and goat and snake parts. You'll know who to blast when you see him.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys maneuver. You're able to maneuver into position. So Icy is, as long as you're okay with going along with that, you can sneak as a mouse behind someone, and Rokus can go behind another guy invisible. You okay with
But
that,
don't I
Icy?
have to be a person to be able, like, if I want to do produce flame? I don't think I can do that as a
That's
mouse,
right,
right?
but you can pretty much instantly turn back into a human behind someone.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah.
that's what we'll do.
Yeah. So, you guys ready to attack here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll roll initiative, and then we'll see who gets the first action and such. But these guys will be surprised.
Yeah.
They're armed and they have their stuff, but they'll be surprised. So they
My
can't
total
act on the first round. Oh, I'm
my
not ready.
initiative
I'm
is-
very much not ready. So wait.
Yeah.
I have to redraw the map for the first
Okay.
floor.
All right,
So
so
everybody roll
Better
your
good.
initiatives. Well, Rokus, what's your initiative?
My initiative is 12.
12. Okay, Icy.
My total was 11.
11. Okay, Harvett.
1 minus 1, 0.
All right. And how about Pookie?
Pookie, what's his initiative?
Dexterity.
That's under
Plus
what?
2. Dexterity
+2.
plus 2.
Okay. And he is 4 plus 1, 5.
Okay, cool.
Oh, 4 plus 2, 6, sorry.
Okay, 6. Alright, so this time, instead of using index cards, what I've been doing, I'm going to try using a new feature of D&D Beyond, which is a combat tracker that uses the website. And one thing that's cool about it is it actually loads in your 3 characters, and then I can click on creatures from the monster manual to fill in the enemies. I can click auto roll initiative to roll all their initiatives, and I can input yours, and then I click start, and it sticks everybody in order and has their hit points on the thing, and it has a button for me to go from turn to turn, so hopefully this will work out well. Alright, so let's look at the map before we start. Okay, so you see these 3 purple, these 2 blue. They're all dressed the same and all have scimitars that they're armed with. This guy's dressed in the red robes and he has a dagger. Okay, so he seems slightly different. He seems to be one of their leaders. Pookie was waiting at the window for Rokus, so he's over there. Rokus didn't see him and he didn't see them, so he wasn't really aware of what's going on. So Rokus, you came up behind this one, I think, and Icy behind this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd have her next to me if I could.
Okay, behind these two.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, so we'll go through the turn order. If it's the cultists, they'll be surprised until you guys get to the next round. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you've explored enough to know that these are cultists. So I'll just say the one in red is called a cult fanatic, and these others are cultists from the monster manual. Okay, so first is cult fanatic. He doesn't know anything's going on. He's just talking to Harvick. Next is two cultists. They're just listening to talking, and then it's Rokus's turn. Invisible Rokus.
Visible Rokus puts his rapier up to this back guy's throat and tries to slice his head off.
Okay, so you have to roll to hit, but you get advantage on that.
Okay.
It's possible that you could mess it up somehow.
I got 20 to hit.
Alright, you hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Roll damage is +5, which is for the sword would be 12 damage from the sword. Now, and I get a sneak attack and my hunter's mark. Hunter's mark is 3 more. And the sneak attack is 5 more after that.
Alright, so what's the total there?
I think 20. Does that sound right?
I think so. But yeah. So as you slit this guy's throat and he falls to his knees, you think to yourself, this guy doesn't seem so tough because he's dead.
Cool.
Alright. Next is Icy's turn. She
Okay.
as this combat started, she transformed back to a human just before all this went down. So you're a human and you're standing behind this guy.
I was wondering if I should use my dagger.
It's up to you.
But didn't I have a sword before?
You have a
didn't I have
scimitar, yeah.
Would that be a better weapon to use? I can't find a scimitar in my equipment, though.
It should be on the actions section.
Okay, well, it's all I've got is
Oh
thorn
yeah,
whip.
I think it must be unequipped or something. Let me check.
Yeah, it's not here anymore.
Yeah, you do have it on your equipment list. It's in alphabetical order, so it's
Okay.
right above your studded leather.
Okay, then
That
I'm
you
gonna.
also don't have equipped? Are you supposed to have that? Oh, you're using the other thing. Okay, so do you know how to equip it? Did you find it?
Yeah, its range is 5 feet.
Yeah, you
Damage
click it.
is-
So next to the scimitar should have the red square.
Yes.
And then if you go to actions, it'll tell you +5 to hit and so on.
1d6 plus 2.
Yeah, that's the
So
damage. So you have to roll the hit first.
A 19.
19 plus 5?
Yeah.
Okay, you hit. Roll your damage.
And that's a d20 as well. No, it's a d6. Okay, where's d6?
Yeah, whatever it says there.
I rolled a 6, and then it says plus 2, which is 8. 8 damage. And then I can use my dagger because I have the bonus of two weapon.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, did I kill him?
You can use. You haven't killed him with the scimitar, so you can use your dagger.
Okay, and then do I do the 20 again to see for hit?
Let me see. I think you need to roll the hit with the dagger still.
Okay. Just whoops. Come back here, dice.
Oops.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
All right, so you fumbled up with your dagger. You weren't able to finish him off, so he grasps at his throat, bleeding profusely. You cut
but
halfway
his damage
through.
numbers be? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The damage that I gave him of 8, would that have made? Does that bring down his armor class?
It brings down his hit points, not his armor class.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Okay. Yeah, you can't affect people's armor class really.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that guy's grasping at his throat suddenly, and so next is.
And I'm going to go behind Rokus because he's got a shield. I'm going to move behind Rokus.
Okay,
can I do that?
So I know it sounds a little weird, but you actually that would give you the guy who just tried to slit his neck. He'd get an attack of opportunity on you if you did that.
Okay, then I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, and keep in mind you have a dagger in one hand and scimitar in the other. So if you want to switch to casting spells or something, you'll have to. We'll talk about that, but that's what you have equipped right now. Okay. And next is PJ's turn. Harvek, you see behind these guys that someone you see an invisible you see like a knife, an invisible knife go across this guy's scimitar, I guess. What did you use? Your rapier?
I used the rapier, yeah.
Yeah. So you see a rapier shaped bloody thing appear out of this guy's neck. So the rapier itself is invisible, but the blood covering it is not. So you just see blood sticking out of this guy in a very weird visual. And then you see I see just like grow out of a tiny mouse into a human and try to slit this guy's throat. So you're aware that combat has started, and it's PJ's turn, so you can command him. He's at the window.
Okay, I'll tell PJ to run around and attack. I guess the only person he can he attack
he
anyone?
could jump through this window, right, and go from the side here, or he could run around and attack the leader here.
Okay. Does both of them? Does he have both? Do both of those work for him?
He can do either of those things. Oh yeah, he can attack either way. Yeah.
Okay, attack the leader.
This guy's dead, huh? I forgot.
Yeah.
Attack the leader?
Yeah.
Okay, roll the hit for his bite, just +3 to hit.
Okay, and that's what?
D20 +3.
Attack plus. All right, yeah, 20 + 3. Okay. 13 plus 3, 16.
Does he drag the guy down?
We'll see. 16 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's a 1d6 plus 1, but then you have to succeed for something to, or you're knocked down.
Yeah, let's do the damage first.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, it's a d6. I got a 3. Plus 1, so that'd be 4.
Okay, 4 damage on the leader. Okay. And then what was the roll for
strength?
DC 11 strength saving throw?
It says if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Right. Okay, he fails. He gets pulled onto his as Pookie bites his wrist, he drags him forward and he falls on his face.
All right, Pookie.
Doggy.
Okay, let me go back to the turn order. Alright, now the next turn is the guy who almost got his throat slit. And he turns around and sees Icy standing behind him, and he's gonna try to attack her.
He's not surprised?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. They are still surprised for the rest of the round. So he kind of like turns over his shoulder and sees Icy, but he's too surprised, and he's like gripping his throat where the blood is shooting out and can't do anything. The guy next to him also like all he can do is like turn his head. He's too surprised. And yeah, thank you for remembering that. Harvick, it's your turn. You're the last in the turn order with a 0 initiative.
Okay, let's see now. There are 4 guys that are still standing and 1 down, correct?
4 cultists, 1 cult fanatic. You can see on the map here, right?
Yeah, and the cult fanatic is down.
He's
There's 4 people.
prone, yeah.
There's 4 cultists standing, correct?
Okay, yes, that's right.
Okay, then I'm going to cast on all 4 of them. I'm going to cast the Bane spell, which is bonus action.
Okay.
No, it's just a regular action. Sorry.
What does Bane do?
Bane. I'm doing a 2nd level, so up to 4 creatures of my choice that I can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Pretty confusing.
Yeah, hold on. I'm rereading it. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, which is up to a minute, the target must roll d4, subtract the number rolled from the attack or saving throw. Okay, I got it. So they are at a d4 disadvantage for a minute, which is 10 turns. Okay, and 2nd level, yeah, it does 4 people. Okay, cool. And that is, okay, charisma saving throw. Alright. Okay, that's a pass. That is, what was the DC? 14? Oh yeah, it's charisma
DC was
14. Charisma
Yeah.
14. Okay. So 2 of them passed so far. That's a fail and a fail. So I'll say the 2 blue ones. The 2 blue ones passed and the 2 purple ones failed. Okay.
Wouldn't the closer ones be the ones to fail?
I mean, they're closer to you, the purple ones.
Yeah. Let's leave it the way it is because one of them is already damaged.
Whatever.
Well, I rolled them in, right? I rolled pass, pass, fail, fail. So this is the turn order. So it's
Okay.
I'm not.
That's
It's not
fine.
just
Okay.
actually.
It's not random.
When I said it, I actually was just doing it. But I actually did it in the correct order. So yeah, that's how it should be.
Okay, fine. Sounds good.
Okay, and I'm going to yell out to the others, let's try to take the guy on the ground alive. We can question him.
Okay.
I think I have a spell for holding.
Yeah. So let's see.
How about
that goes back to the top of the order.
well, Harbeck hadn't used his
He used his
action.
action. Yeah,
No,
he did.
Bane's, yeah, Bane is an action.
Oh, okay. That's instead of hitting him
Yeah.
with your sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And as we established before, attack actions are listed as attack actions, so we can
Keep track of them.
Yeah, it's got to
his
be.
only
a
attack
strong- yeah.
is melee attack, so any other all of his spells don't count as an attack. So
Okay.
he can't do a sword swing after a beam.
Okay.
Okay, so that takes us back to the top of the order, which is the cult fanatic who's on the ground. So in order to stand up, all you need to do is use half of your movement speed. So he is able to stand up from being prone. And now he's gonna try to attack someone. All right. Oops. All right, he has +3 to hit. He's gonna try to hit Harvick with a spell. That is only 12 to hit.
Nope, wouldn't hit Harbeck.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else?
My armor class is 18. I don't know how I what my armor or what
it's the same with armor class includes dodging, so
Oh, okay. So I dodged the spell.
yeah, you dodged it. Okay, so he lashes out at you with his hand as you see magical energy streak across as he tries to kind of claw at you, but he misses and you kind of dodge out of the way. Cool. Make sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, next in the turn order is cultist number 2. Or, yeah, 2. Enemy number 2. He's gonna try to move towards Rokus and attack him with his scimitar. That's 7 to hit.
That is a miss.
Alright, he misses you. Okay, next, another cultist try to hit you. That is 19 to hit.
That would be a hit, but which cultist is it?
Oh, yeah, I'm wrong, actually.
can't get to me.
I think he can maneuver to there. There's enough space.
Wouldn't he have to disengage to do that?
No, he's not in anyone's range here. He's between two of his friends.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. But yeah, sorry, I should have done that first. So yeah, he hits you. Let me roll the damage. That is 7 damage.
That's not minus. He's not one of the ones that's got Bane on him.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're right. I
Thought
forgot.
he was, yeah. So
No,
it's
blue.
minus.
No, blue passed, so he's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, purple failed. So yeah, remind me when I get to purple.
Well, yeah, okay.
Trying to think, maybe will this be visible? Here, I'll put this red on to help remind me. Okay. Cool. So he hit you for 7 damage. That's his turn, and now it's Rokus's turn. So you have three people in your range there.
Uh-huh.
You saw the one right in front of Icy is like gurgling blood out of his mouth. It's almost dead.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hit the guy next to him now.
Okay,
That guy's almost dead. Yeah. I'm gonna hit
Okay.
that one.
Okay, go ahead.
That would be 7 be 20 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, now the rapier would be 8. The sneak attack would be hunter's mark would be 3.
Okay, that's enough. You see him dead.
Okay.
Take him away and put an X.
I will.
Okay.
Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna yell at Harvey. I said, "Let's capture one of these other guys, and I think you need to kill that other dude because he's throwing spells. He's too dangerous. We'll see if we can capture one of these other guys."
Okay, cool. Next in turn order is Icy.
I'll use the scimitar again. 11 plus 5 is 16. Did I hit?
16. Yeah, they'll hit. Which you're trying to hit the one you hurt already?
Yeah, the one Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I do 1.
You hit. He only had 1 hit point, so there's no way you don't kill him. So he's dead.
Oh, he's dead then?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I've still got my other action. I'm going to use my dagger.
The dagger has to be used on the same target.
Oh.
So you can't follow up.
Then my bonus action will be healing word to Rokus, or does he even need it?
He took 7 damage.
Yeah. So one of my bonus actions is healing word.
Yeah. What's the max HP you can get for that?
Okay, that's a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
It's not an attack.
1d4 plus 4, so I'll do that.
1d4 plus 4. So the maximum you could possibly give him is 8. So it's pretty close to 7, so you wouldn't be wasting it, really.
Okay, I rolled a 4 plus 4, so I did give him the max 8. He's back up to full power.
Okay, cool. So you wasted 1 HP, but that's not a big deal.
Thank you.
Rokus, you're back to max.
I'm next?
No, I said you're back to max health.
Oh, back to max. Yeah, I did. Thanks.
Alright, so you've taken out 3 of them now.
Okay.
Cool. It is now PJ's turn.
Okay, now, one thing I don't quite understand is PJ had knocked that guy prone.
Yeah.
he still got up and tried to cast a spell on me.
Yeah, prone is not that. It's just that someone knocked you down. You can just stand up on your turn. But when
So,
it's
but you can stand up and then fight on your turn.
yeah, it's only movement. It's not an action to stand up.
Okay, so it's just movement.
Yeah, it's using your legs basically. So
Okay, so if he had knocked him prone, I would have been able to move without the penalty. Then, correct?
um the
I think if he was prone, he would have been an easier target for you to attack.
yeah, when someone's prone, you get advantage on attacking them with melee. It's actually disadvantage to shoot at them when they're prone.
Okay. But I understand that. But what I'm saying is that if I wanted to move, I could step over him and go to one of the. I'm not going to do it. I'm just trying to so I'll know next time when it happens.
Let me
I would
check
have
if
been
you
able
can.
to step over him or move away from him without him getting the opportunity. Correct?
Not sure. Hold on.
That would make sense.
Well, it also makes sense that you could attack while you're prone.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you can attack while you're prone. So you
Okay.
would still he can still swing at your ankles. So you do have you can't just step over him or run away when he's prone.
Okay, that's what I was. That's what I was trying to get at. Okay. I guess Pookie will try to bite him.
All right, cool. +3 to hit.
He gets 6.
Okay, he bites and misses.
Click.
Yeah, you hear his teeth
Teeth.
click together. And it is cultist enemy number 6. He's got the Bane on him. He's gonna try to hit Icy. Alright, that's already too low to hit even without Bane. So he misses you, Icy. And now it is Harvick's turn.
Okay, and I'll go for the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And 12 plus 9 is 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Hunter's mark
That
and all that other
definitely
good
hits.
stuff.
I can't do Hunter's Mark because Bane's a concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, so that hit. Roll your damage for your sword.
Let's see. 8, okay. 5 plus 6, 11.
Okay.
And then I get another whack at him, right?
Yeah, you can roll to hit again.
10 plus 9, 19.
That hits, yes. Roll
Right.
damage again.
8 plus 6, 14.
14 damage.
Yep.
Nice. Sorry. Somehow I just forgot again. 16, right? I said 16, is that right?
14 damage.
14. Okay. Alright. He's still up, but looks pretty hurt. And it's his turn. Let's see. Alright, he's gonna attempt another magical attack. He's kind of scratching his hand towards you. And that is what? That's only a 13 to hit, so he misses you. Okay. It is enemy number 3's turn. He's next to Ruckus. He doesn't have Bane on him. He's gonna try to hit Ruckus. Oh, that hits 18 plus 3.
Yep.
That's another 7 damage again.
Okay, and he's not one that's got the Bane, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Okay, that's his turn. And it is Ruckus's turn.
Okay, Rokus. Don't like that guy doing that, so I'm gonna hit him with my rapier.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, that would be 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, the sword is 8. Hunter's mark is 6.
Alright, 8 and 6 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay. And I'll yell to Icy, put a hold on the dude that Harbeck's fighting. Cast a hold on him
okay.
and see if what you can do to that other guy.
Okay.
Alright, Icy, it's your turn. You wanna do what he said?
Yeah, hold person.
Okay, yeah, what's the roll for that? I think I have to roll a save.
Think about wisdom 15. I don't know.
Yeah.
Paralyzed.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. For the and you're targeting the cult fanatic, the leader?
I've got 18.
No,
plus
you don't
what's
roll
yours?
that, I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to resist your holding him. So he has to do a save.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're attacking the cult leader here.
Yes.
Okay.
With my spell, anyways, I still have my action, right?
No, a spell is an action.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he got 18 plus 1, 19. So he resists your holding him.
Okay.
Barreling,
So I'm done.
You have your bonus action. But you've cast a spell, so yeah, you're done.
That's good. It's fine.
Okay, it is next turn. It is PJ's turn.
Okay, he'll attack the guy that's prone.
We didn't. Did he? No, he missed last time, and the guy's not prone.
They
Yeah,
can grab
okay.
him again.
Yeah, he'll grab him again.
Get him, PJ.
Go,
He's
puppy.
going for it, and he's +3, so 19 plus 3, 22.
Yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
Damage is a d6 plus 1. Ah, 1 plus 1, 2.
All right.
See if he can knock him down again.
All right. So he bites this guy's hand, and let's see if he knocks him prone. That's a DC 11. I think this guy's gonna be prone. Let's see.
Harvick
Yeah,
cut his head off.
he pulls him prone, and he actually bites one of his fingers off as he pulls him down. So
Good
you see the
spooky.
guy's bleeding out of his hand pretty badly now. And he looks pretty hurt.
Oh, okay. But he can attack Now, if Pookie and I both try to move away from him, would he be able to attack or have the opportunity on both of us, or just one of us?
I think opportunity attack uses your reaction, so you only get one per round.
Okay.
But that was PJ's turn. Next is the cultist. Not this guy, the purple one with Bane on. He's gonna try to hit Icy. Alright, that's 16 to hit, but I have to roll Bane. That's -1. So 15, does that hit you, Icy?
Nope.
17.
Okay, so he misses you. Oh,
Good work,
Jenny's
Harvick.
dropping stuff. Okay, Harvick's turn. The guy's
Okay, so-
prone in front of you, so you have advantage to hit him
Okay,
if you want to.
I do. Okay, 1 + 9 is 10 for the first one.
That was with advantage. You got a 10.
Right. Yeah. Well, I got for the first one.
10
I
is a
got it.
miss.
Okay, so I get another shot then, right?
So
And
no, wait. I don't know if. Just make sure you got 2 rolls for your first attack. Did you
Right.
do that? So you rolled twice, and 10 was the best number.
Yes.
Okay, so that failed. Now you have your second
Okay.
attack. You can try. Two rolls. You still have advantage.
All right. 7 + 9, 16 is the first one.
Uh huh.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so then I go for my
You
damage.
can roll again if you want to try for a nat 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and that was less. I got 13, so it's still a 16. So now I go for damage.
Yeah.
7 + 6, 13.
That's got to
13.
kill him.
All right. So since you guys did say you're trying to keep a prisoner,
But I still went up.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to do
sorry.
non-lethal damage to get rid of someone, you don't have to. You can knock someone out with your damage instead of killing them. So just telling you, you have
you
the
just say I
ability
wanted.
to do that.
Okay.
So do you want to do
All right,
non-lethal,
well-
or you want to kill this guy?
I'm.
Kill this one and let's save the other guy.
Yeah, that's what he asked for. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so
go
yes, you killed him. He's dead.
Okay.
All right, it goes back to the top of the order. First 3 people are dead, and then Rokus's turn.
And I'm yelling to Rokus, we want that guy as a prisoner.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you want to take him? Try to take him prisoner.
I'm going to non-lethally slam my rapier guard into his head.
Okay, I just to let you know, another option that you might not, you might have forgotten is that you can grapple people too.
Okay.
But yeah, you can attack and try to knock him out. But just know if you finish him off he'll be unconscious. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we want, don't we?
I don't know what you want. I'm just letting you know how it works.
Okay, I'm going to try not to kill him, but I'm going to try to take him out.
All right, cool. You're doing non-lethal damage. That's fine.
Okay. I
Roll
rolled
to hit.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 19. I don't know what modifier that gets.
What to hit with your? It's still the normal to hit with your rapier.
Okay, then it's 26.
Yeah, that very much hits.
And
roll your damage.
Damage would be 10 for the rapier.
All right, that's enough. So you like basically just punch him with the front of your rapier.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
he
wanted
goes.
to do.
You can tell he's unconscious as he falls down and slams his head on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd say I'm gonna pick him up while he's unconscious and say to Rokus and Icy, let's take him into one of those huts and interrogate him.
Once you guys take him over and interrogate him, and I'll stay here with Pookie and keep an eye on the stairway. If someone comes up, I'll start shooting them with my bow.
Um,
And Pookie will
okay.
let you know that we need help.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool. So Pookie and Rokus stay here? Or what?
Yeah, maybe they should get behind one of those squares there, so they're not totally visible, like but close to the door.
Yeah, there's like pews, so you could hide behind a bench.
I think that would be safer.
Okay, yeah, put a couple.
You wanna just
I'm
go to
gonna
this
make
one?
like a pew fort.
Oh,
Yeah.
you wanna move them around?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, that'll let the other people come up, know that somebody's that there's dead bodies. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, do what you want.
Move the pews. Move the pews in front of us. So we've
How
built
many?
like
All of them, or what? There's
one.
4 here.
Yeah, with one of them pews around so that we're behind them.
All of them around.
Yeah, so we're
So
making
like
a
a
pew.
wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what you're trying to do.
Fort.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Except
so you
for
guys
I'd have it a little further back towards the door, so we're sort of standing in the doorway.
Okay. I'll move it if we need to.
Okay.
Does any of you guys have rope?
Yeah. Here you can have a rope to tie that guy up.
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody did.
Yeah, I've got that bag of all the goodies.
All right. So you guys, Icy and Harbeck dragged this guy off to one of the houses. Which house did you want to go to? The closest one?
No, let's go to the one that had the blood in it, the Fahima or whatever.
Fafina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you go over there. You can when you go in, you see the place looks like there was a fight. This stuff is knocked over and stuff.
Okay, go.
So, is there a chair we can tie him into?
Yeah, there's chairs.
Okay, then let's
Okay.
put him on the chair and we'll tie him to the chair.
All right, do a I see you're better dexterity, so you do a dex check to see how well you tie the ropes.
I gotta get my dexterity number up here. Come on, mouse work.
Yours is +2.
Okay, 18 plus 2 is 20.
Okay, 20. Nice. You tie it very well.
Oh, and am I able to ready an action?
Yeah, you can do that.
Anybody coming up out of the stairs gets an arrow.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Back to Harbeck. I see you've tied this guy into a chair.
Okay, I'm going to use my second slot for second levels casting and do a zone of truth on him.
Okay. Right now he's unconscious, just so you know.
Okay, how long does the
They're
zone
on
of
his
truth?
face.
How long does the zone of truth last?
It should say in your spell there.
10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to get him up first. So we throw some water on him. See if we can wake him up.
Do you have a water skin or something?
I think so. Let me check I'm pretty sure I do. Let me check my equipment.
I had one.
Yeah, you do. I see it.
Yes, I have a water skin.
All right, you can use that water.
Okay.
Okay. Roll a. I'm thinking about how to roll it out. So normally stuff about this would be Constitution for him. You're trying to wake him up. So how does that interact?
Well, can Icy do some sort of a restoration spell on him?
I mean, she could. Let's see.
If he doesn't wake up?
Okay, I'll do a roll for Constitution. Okay. So do a roll, just a regular D20 with nothing added.
Do a regular D20?
Yeah, it's kind of this is sort of just random. See if
Okay.
it wakes him up or not.
2.
Yeah, so he's still unconscious.
Okay, so I'll ask Icy, does she have a health thing she can give him that might wake him up?
Might have to give cure wound or something to him. Do you want me to do that?
You think? Yeah, it'd probably work. It's a wound.
There's
So
another
just so
slide.
you know, let's see.
I mean, he's out because he's got a concussion. That counts as a wound, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay. So yeah, a healing spell would regain consciousness if you did a healing spell.
Okay, I did cure wound.
Well, do the healing spell if that's. He
Cure-
said that would work.
Yeah, cure wounds is the healing spell. But
Yeah.
Okay.
just so you know, see, I don't know, are they both first level?
Cure wound is first level.
And so is okay. So yeah, it doesn't matter which one you use. So sure, you can roll a healing there.
Okay, I rolled, and then it's a D8 plus 4.
Okay.
So I rolled a 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay. So you cast it on him, and you see him blink awake, and he's up to max health. He's like fully healed, and feeling a bit confused because he was just unconscious and feeling awful. But now he feels great.
We can fix that. I'm gonna cast a Zone of Truth on him.
Okay, go ahead. All right. So you have done that. Is this a save or something, right?
I don't think it has any sort of save on it. Let me.
I think it does. I'm not sure.
You create a magical blind. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
Okay, the spell succeeded. He didn't resist it. So Zone of Truth is active.
Okay. Okay. So,
What's your name?
He says
Number 2.
let's see. He says his name is Philip.
We'd like some
Okay.
information from you.
You don't
Are
have
you
to ask him that. He has to answer.
He
Okay.
doesn't have to answer, but he can't lie.
Are you affiliated with the ATC? Please answer.
He's not going to answer that.
Let me check here. What if he's aware of what's going on?
Yes, he is aware of what's going on, but it's the way it says it sounds like he has to answer.
No, it
The way
says an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond to with a lie.
So wouldn't he normally he would have responded to that with a lie?
It says
If
he
he didn't
can
want to.
avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. So
All
he's
right.
not answering.
Okay.
Make us think he is affiliated.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me cast another spell, which is command, which is, I still have a slot for that. And I will say speak.
Fuck you.
And I'll cast a second one for command and say truth.
I think that's. Let's see. Hold on. I think I'm not gonna have you use up a spell slot for that. I don't think that would work. The examples they have is approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt. Those are physical actions and stuff like tell the truth or answer truthfully or
Too
That's
that's too. It has to be a
Yeah.
one. I think it specifically says one word command.
Well,
So
that's
truth
okay.
is
Okay,
not
so
a
I can't.
command. I
So
wouldn't say. Think of
so
if
I
you can
can't.
think
I
of a
can't
better
use
way
up.
to say it. You could
So
Could it-
okay.
The command be answer?
answer. If you say a question and then the command is answer, then he will have to speak. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's still that'll be your second command.
Right.
The first one was for fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one then is answer.
Okay. So what's what's the question for this answer?
Okay. I have to do.
You have to tell me the question he's answering.
Right. Right. I'm trying to think how I want to. I only get one then, right? Or is he going to have to continue to answer?
It's I believe it's once only. Let's see. Oh, and this is another wisdom save also, so he can resist
Okay.
it.
Okay, but it says 1 round duration. So as long as we're correct, so if that the answer
One
would
round means if it's in combat, that's one turn, so that's one.
Well, what's
one
duration
question.
mean then?
Just how
What's
many times you
duration
get
mean?
to do it.
If it's in combat, it means it'll last for a round of combat, which would be he would only get one turn in that round,
Okay.
which he could answer.
I don't quite understand the duration part. I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just trying to figure out what duration means.
We've talked about duration before. It's because of the game mechanics, it doesn't work the same way as the normal definition of the word duration, because some
Okay.
instantaneous is one of them.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember what we talked about it with instantaneous, because that means
Okay.
no duration.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember talking about that
So
type of thing.
so
Okay.
just think about it in combat. If you said something, it would last
Okay.
until your next turn, and that means he would only do it. He would only be able to act once until your turn. So that's
Okay.
one answer, one thing.
Okay. Now, all right. How did they do it because when we went into Neverwinter,
Yeah.
they put me under a truth spell, and I had to answer a whole bunch of questions.
That was
How did
zone
they
of
do
truth.
that?
That zone of truth, and you are willingly answering. You're trying to force him to answer under zone of truth. So this is you're
Okay.
using two commands, two spells together.
Okay, but
And
all right,
he
how?
can. Yeah, hold on. He can do a wisdom save to resist it. So let me roll that too.
Okay.
Okay, he failed. So
So
he's
if
gonna have to answer whatever you ask him here.
Okay, but I can only ask him once.
Yep.
Okay, does it have to be a question?
I think yes. Answer has to go with the question.
So So I couldn't say something like, tell me X, or tell me everything about your cult. Because wouldn't that be an answering it?
I'll allow that. Tell me.
Okay.
Well, tell me blah blah blah. Will be okay.
Yeah. Tell me everything about your cult and what you're doing there.
Tell me everything about your cult and what you're doing there. I think I'll allow those to be one thing. Short. Okay. So he says, we are the cult of the Barbazoo. We are here to sacrifice the innocents to the devil.
Okay.
I think we need to attack him. Let's kill him off.
Well, wait. Can I do another command to get another question?
Not this turn.
Yeah, you can do another spell to do another, which he can also resist if it works.
Okay.
But you can say answer again and do another question, but it'll cost another spell slot.
Okay.
It's evil and they're working for the devil. Let's just kill them.
Well, we might want to get some more information first.
I don't know
Let
that
me
we
go.
will.
Let me go. Well,
Okay, you go ahead.
let me get Rokas to bring him in. Pookie can stay and keep an eye on the stairs. We need to have a conference about what we're going to do. I think all three of us should be there.
It's almost time to finish up anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that. Okay, we'll do that for next time. You guys have a week to you guys can talk a little bit about what you want to do going forward. But yeah, we'll say Rokus, you go to get Rokus, and you guys are convening here in the the house, and then when we come back to the session next time, you can have had a conversation and just let us know, the DM and the viewers at home, listeners at home, what you guys have decided.
Well, Rokus doesn't want to leave the door, so we're going to have our conversation right there where I can watch people coming. I say, no, let's talk right here. If you want to drag that guy over here, that's fine, but I want to keep my bow trained on this trapdoor.
Information we have, I think it's safer to get out of there and then rethink our plan, but it's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think that they're going to come see what's going to happen, and we're in a great position to knock off a few of them.
Well, all right, here's the thing, though. I've used up my 2 second-level spells.
Okay.
If we can get a long rest, we've already used up some of our spells, and you have some hit points.
I don't think we've got time for that. I think we need to continue.
I think we have time, because they were talking about sending people out tonight to try to do us in, and they wouldn't be doing their sacrificing and all that without all of them being there. So I think we have time for a long rest before we try to tackle them.
I think a short rest is going to have to do.
All right, well, you're going to have to argue some more next time. But yeah, I'm resisting throwing in my 2 cents, but I guess I really shouldn't. So I'll just let you guys hash it out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys next time then.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye-bye.